So while we get our orders, everything in order. We appreciate you guys, man. We're doing this every 4 hours. So we start at 10 a.m., then we have 2 p.m., then we now have a 6 p.m., and then we're ready to.
No, stuff is shit.
Yeah. First, you got what's on different. You got what's on different. Mine is transparent and clear. But no, we're on again at 10 p.m. tonight, Eastern. And we're just showing people, man, we're enjoying the fact that we're all 6 feet apart, okay? And in our heads, and he's made sure everybody's temperature. Yeah, but at the same time,
Yep. Where do I need to see it at? What's going on?
I'm on Facebook. Type it right now. Taking it right now.
And not allowing a lot of people to make money. And we thank God that we didn't get really caught up in that. We're very important to speak about now. With a group of people who have this partners make money. So I want you guys to understand. Go ahead and start your watch parties. Watch this. Go ahead and comment in the chat. So we'll know when we go back how far this is reaching individuals. I mean, they are. I love you to themselves in a second. There's some powerful people. We might have a lot of fun when the three of us get together. It's always hilarious, but at the same time, we are about our money. So we cut our watch parties, turn our volume down. Do an audio check. Let us know if you're in the chat room where you are from, and we'll know it's here. Let the watch parties begin.
Hold on, y'all. Refresh the page, champions. Here's the new live, y'all. This is Jeff Trills. Hold on.
In my heart and my prayer, I'm wearing my prayer shirt tonight. It goes out to any and everybody that has either lost a loved one or affiliated with a loved one due to this pandemic that's happening. But what we can do is be optimistic about certain things. Number one, everybody's at home, so you can take advantage of that monetarily and socially and emotionally. I want you guys to realize you're going to come out either better after the quarantine or worse. Now, I'm going to show you some slides in a second, but here's the first thing I want to do. Well, let me go and pull this up now, so I won't be fooling around with it later. Let me show you guys something very, very important here. If you understand that social distancing does not have to be the worst thing in the world, but there are some things right now that we cannot avoid. Let's talk about number one, our current state of affairs. Right now, we're having to stay 6 feet from each other. Right now, we're having to make sure we wash our hands every 2 minutes. We don't touch our face at all. We are picking up packages and making sure we spray them down. We're making sure we wipe our cell phones down. Those are all things that are being caused by the social distance to make sure that we all are taking care of each other until we figure this thing out. Now, number two, everybody's at home. Everybody's quarantined. A lot of us have curfews. Well, these circumstances give rise to what's called a new norm. Now, I want you to put this in the comments. I am ready for the new normal. See, you can sit around and watch CNN all day and get depressed, or you can say, I am ready for a new normal. Now, because we're social distancing, and because people can't come together, our economy has taken a hit. You don't know that by now? It's time for a wake-up call. There are about 10 million people filing unemployment in the past 2 weeks. 10 million people. Just so you know, 30 million would be 10% of the population. So it's no sneeze when 10 million in 2 weeks have filed unemployment. Now, why is that? Well, we can't eat out like we used to. We can't go to the movies like we used to. You can't go to games, football, basketball, baseball like we used to. So people that work concession stands, people that work restaurants, people that work local bars, people that work bowling alleys, people that work at the movie theater, people that work at the nail salon, people that work at the barbershop, people that work at the beauty salon, people that own a daycare. Everybody is shutting down. You have to. It's an ordinance. Certain businesses that are not essential cannot make money. Those same businesses were responsible for millions of people working jobs. So what happens now when you at home and you can't make money? I'm gonna tell you guys what's gonna happen. Remember, I told you this. There are already 4 things that keep people from succeeding financially. These 4 things just got amplified because of social distance. Social distance is not a bad thing in and of itself. We know what caused it, but there's about to be a ripple effect of your finances because we can't connect socially. What do I mean by that? Well, here's the example. Because business owners are forced to shut down, because major corporations are forced to scale back, when things open back up, they're going to look for ways to make up for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 18 weeks of lost revenue. That means inflation is about to hit an all-time high. Now, Anthony, do me a favor real quick. Talk to him about inflation. We know these business owners have to make up for what happened. Am I right or wrong? And what's going to happen as a result of them trying to make up for that loss? What do they have to do?
Well, Brian, one of the things about it, man, inflation, what a lot of people don't understand about inflation is the cost of goods and services. That most business owners can increase the cost of goods and services when they feel like. For an example, you could go to the store today and gas is $3. You can go back to that store again tomorrow and gas is now $3.50. What most people don't understand is gas prices went up, but your paycheck stayed the same. So really, that's the first obstacle robbing you of your money. Now, if most people haven't met inflation yet, when this whole pandemic is over with, man, these business owners, they got to go back and they got to get that money that they lost. That's just what's going to happen. They're going to go back. They're going to get that money that they lost. So guess what? A lot of these owners, they're going to increase their cost. Okay, the goods and services is going to go up. So guess what? Most people are going to be kicking out extra. That's just gas. Not only for gas, but these restaurants that shut down, their costs and prices are going up. That's what's going to happen.
And that's if they open back up. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I want y'all to think about this. Inflation is going to go up, so you're going to see a lot of prices increase. We're not here to be pessimistic. We're here to show you what's about to happen so you can be on the front end. Now, where do you think these stimulus checks came from? Let's talk about the next challenge. Stimulus checks came, they didn't print up more money. That came from the taxpayers or a deficit that already existed. So now when these taxpayers end up paying all this money back, which is us, taxes are going to go up. Now, Jessica, do me a favor. We know that people tend to float money when they don't have any money. That brings us to problem number 3. Talk to me real quick about the consequences of people floating money because they have to get ahead. What's that going to cause?
They're going to be. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep, we can. You okay?
Okay. So the consequences behind that, they're going to go into more debt.
And when people go into more debt, they end up tying their cash flow up. So I want you guys to think about this.
Exactly.
The mortgage companies, the student loans, the credit cards, the car notes, when people get deferments, it's not like the government, it's not like the banks are saying, hey, don't worry about it. We're going to put your mortgage on the back end. Some people are, but most people are saying as soon as the 90 days is over, we need all 3 payments. Now, excuse me, if I called you because I needed a break, what makes you think I got 3 months worth of payments in 3 months? It doesn't make sense. So what's going to happen is people's credit cards are going to go through the roof. Balances are going to be sky high because we whip those out as an emergency fund. Now, a lot of my colleagues and those of us watching, I'm going to show you guys how I was able to generate a 5-figure per month income before the quarantine and how I was able to give myself a pay raise since we've been indoors. See, everybody's not losing. I want you guys to understand that. Jessica, let me ask you a quick question. Do you think Amazon is winning or losing right now?
Winning.
Anthony, do you think Walmart is winning or losing right now?
Oh, they're winning, Brian. They're winning.
Jessica, do you think the grocery stores are winning or losing right now?
They're definitely winning.
Anthony, do you think TikTok and social media and Zoom, you think they're winning or losing right now?
Oh, they winning. They winning.
So what y'all telling me is Everybody's not losing. It just depends on what side of the business you are on. Does that make sense? Now, inflation is going up after this is over. Taxes are going up after this is over. Debt is going up while this is going on. But you know what else is going down? What is going down? People's 401ks. Because big business took a major hit. The value of everything dropped. So millions of Americans lost a ton of net worth. So here's what I want you guys to understand. Let's talk solutions and get out of here. Here's how those of us that are working from home are making it happen. The number one solution you can have right now, and we've been preaching this for quite some time, is a home-based business. But now people are starting to see it's more than just a side hustle. You need a home-based business to supplement the income that millions of Americans are losing. So number one, a home-based business can help you because there's a low startup cost. Number two, a home-based business can help you because there's low overhead. Now, Jessica, you are a tax professional. Talk to them real quick about the tax advantages of a home-based business. Why is that important if you want to combat this tax thing?
All the deductions that you guys are able to get now, I think it's over like 400 plus deductions that you're able to actually utilize. And basically all the things that you have right now, you have your home, you have your cell phone, you have, you buy your car anyway, all of those things now become tax deductions versus expenses for you guys.
Right. Hey, Jessica, smile real quick. Show it to them. All right, good. Now, I want you to explain this. No, bring her back. I want everybody to understand this. So, Jessica, if I have a home, if I have a home-based business and you do, right? Now, I don't have one.
You want what now?
I said, if I don't have a home-based business, but you do, right? Put us side by side.
Okay.
So I got a cell phone. I got internet. I have I eat. I have gas in my car. You telling me my money flies out the window and just goes as an expense. But at the end of the year, what do you think would be different?
Write it all off because it helps me versus you just throwing money out the window.
So if you make $50,000 a year on your job, but you got $18,000 in expenses from your home-based business, you get taxed on 32 instead of the whole 50 because you get to subtract your expenses first. Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. So here's the thing I want you guys to understand. A home-based business is not a nicety, it's a necessity. I want you every day that you don't have a home-based business to just take 56 cents every mile and just throw it out the window. Now, Anthony, that don't sound like a lot, does it? Right? But people say, Brian, right now, this is what a smart aleck is saying. Right now, we're not moving it out anyway. No, I'm talking about on your regular day, take 50 cents and every mile, just throw it out the window, just chuck it. Because that's what you've given up. And when you start seeing that there's a vault behind you of money you're throwing away, that's the 56 cents you could have kept in your pocket because businesses get 56 cents per business mile. Guys, that can be like $10,000 a year. So why are you giving away $10,000 a year when you swear you don't have enough money? It's because most people just don't understand. Now, another reason a home-based business is viable. Let me pull these slides back up. All right? Because not just the lower taxes, but high income, right? We have what's called high earning capacity. Now, what does this slide on your screen mean? Well, if you don't have a home-based business, you're at home anyway, but you're not taking advantage of it. You understand? There's no reason for you to be at home and not making money. People say, Brian, everybody didn't lose their jobs. Yeah, but a lot of people did. And I want you to be one of the individuals that can help those individuals who did by giving them a viable solution. Let me go down here. Number two, solution number two, we're leveraging technology. We're leveraging technology. Now, I want you guys to hear this and hear me good, please. All of us right now, every single day, leverage Instagram, whether it be for entertainment or whether it be for business. All of us right now, every single day, we leverage Facebook. We leverage YouTube. You leverage Zoom. Why in the world won't you leverage that same platform and make some money? You have to have virtual solutions right now for people's problems. You heard Anthony earlier. You heard Jessica earlier. You heard me earlier. The reason we're getting paid every single day, and a lot of my colleagues, hundreds all over the country, thousands, is because we're on the solution side. Walmart is not taking a hit because they're on the solution side. Sam's, Amazon, right? Zoom, TikTok, it doesn't matter what you're providing. If you're providing a solution, your revenues are up right now. The reason I went from $200 a day to $300 a day while we're indoors and we cannot move is because I am providing a solution. So what we're doing is using platforms that already exist to start our home-based business and provide a solution. So the CEO of our company, Mr. Brian House, his name is Brian ironically as well. Brian House said, hey, I tell you what, during this quarantine, let's do something really special for people. He's a man of faith, right? Easter is tomorrow. Good Friday was Friday. He came up with a plan and said, let's come out with a stimulus credit. I'm like, what's a stimulus credit? Well, we're going to allow people to own and operate a small franchise and a home-based business doing what? Teaching the third or providing the third solution, which is financial empowerment. Ron, what do you mean? Well, think about it. You now work from home. That's one solution. So you can make some money. Number two, you have virtual technology and solutions to bring us all closer over the internet, to reach more people using the same platforms. And number three, we have experts that are standing by to help you with every area of your finances. Now, I just got a question. You want to come out better after the quarantine or worse? This is important. Normally, let me move this out the way. I'm hiding my slide for a minute, okay? You can come full screen here because I need to look you in your eye. Normally, this is $228 to get a franchise like ours, a small business from home, and give people the different pillars I'm about to show you. I'm going to hold on to this secret, but when I tell you guys, $228 is already a steal for what we provide. I'm about to show you a stimulus credit Mr. House is giving everybody through tomorrow night to take advantage of the daily pay, to take advantage of the weekly pay, to take advantage of the mortgage bonus, to take advantage of the tax advantages, to take advantage of the vehicle bonus, to take advantage of our presidential bonus. We literally are giving you a stimulus credit. So guess what? It's not even $228 right now. Let's pull this up and talk about it. Guys, let's get ready to show them some solutions. Y'all ready? Under normal circumstances, it's $228 and $119 a month. I'm going to give you a stimulus credit in a second, but first I want Anthony to talk about Money Max. Anthony, how hard was it to upload your W-4 or your pay stubs? Talk about what the W-4 is and what kind of money it brought you through our experts. What is Money Max and how does it work?
Okay, Ryan. So with the Money Max experts that we have on standby, those guys was right there for me. It was really simple. The only thing that they asked me to do was upload my last pay stub from my current job. All I had to do was upload it to them. Those guys right there went and adjusted my W-4 form. So for those who don't know, that's the form you filled out when you first started the job. They actually went in, revisited that form ethically, legally, and morally. They was able to kick it back out to me within 2 days. I turned that form into my human resource, and I got an additional pay raise of $836 on my very next paycheck.
Wow, 800 and what?
$836.
Now, did you take that money and splurge? Did you go out there and just say, I got an extra $800, I'm gonna go shopping more? How does the $800 become $2,000 and $3,000? The government now gave you an instant pay raise. You're in the military. First of all, I salute you, sir. All your services have always been appreciated by people like myself. And thank you very much for everything you do in the military and all you guys watching in the military. But do we blow the money, Anthony, or what's the objective now that we have a pay raise?
So what happened with that, Ryan? Once I got my pay raise, I went and found like the highest interest debt that I had, which was credit card. So what I did was I took that 836. I actually put it to the current amount that I was paying for my credit card. That came up to a total of $1,500. So I actually used that money right there to get out of some high interest debt that I was currently in.
Wow. So here's what I want you guys to understand. Watch this. He invested at the time $228, which is not what you guys are going to invest. It's less through this stimulus credit weekend we have. It's $119 a month. And Anthony, you telling me the government paid for it because the $119 a month, Anthony, is what a lot of people are going to say, man, I don't have it right now. I don't need another bill. You telling me your $800 covered the $119 and left you enough to pay off your cars?
That's correct. It's almost like I paid $228 and the government says, hey, you know what? You give me $228. Well, you pay $228 one time and I'll give you $836 every single month. You can't beat that deal.
Come on, man. I don't know why people didn't hear you, but that's okay. Now, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. And then, Jessica, I want you to tell me what happened to you. The stimulus credit we're offering everybody, I want you to see this screen, is $99. That's right. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow at midnight, this ends. $99. A stimulus credit means your business is $129.97. So Mr. House was generous enough to say, hey, I'm a man of faith. Let's bless some people Good Friday. Let's show it to some more people on Saturday. Let's bless some more people on Sunday. He's been blessed time and time again. He's a multi-millionaire, and now he wants people to get in business for themselves and giving them a $99 credit. Now, Jessica, what you're about to tell me is second to none. But can you imagine just for $129.97? Talk to these guys about the other pillar called Equity Max. What happened to your family?
Well, I'm gonna start with me. I haven't shared this with everybody, but when I first joined the business back in November, my credit score was about a 649. And I started utilizing Equity Max and Credit Max. I started utilizing Equity Max to do the snowball effect to remove some things, some unnecessary debts that I had. So I paid those things off since then, and I just recently checked my credit score, I think on the 6th of this month. I'm from a 649 to a 788 now.
Watch out. Touch your mouth.
Now my husband, he had no idea what was going on. And I just told him, hey, I need your credit report. And with Credit Max, I simply just uploaded his credit report from TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. On TransUnion, his credit score went up 111 points. And with Equifax, it went up 134 points. And that was within, actually less than 60 days.
So you mean to tell me the membership covers couples? Both of y'all can get your acts together and make some money.
Absolutely. I love it.
Now, watch this. I want y'all to see this on my screen, on my slide here. If 228 was still the initial investment, that would still be incredible. Because Anthony's making $800 a month extra. Jessica's credit score is sky high, which means her interest is now low. Her husband's interest rates are low. Jobs these days don't even hire you if you have bad credit. Some of them don't. Insurance premiums can go down, right? So you get better deals. Please don't tell me that's not worth $119 a month when you're saving thousands of dollars per month in interest and thousands of dollars per month you can save and create equity in your house and all kind of cool things. Not to mention the government's paying for it. Now she mentioned Equity Max, so I won't have to go into it a whole lot. And which means that's the debt elimination experts that help you put together a game plan. Here's my question to you guys. How much more money would you have if your debt was zero? You didn't owe anybody anything. See? This situation about being quarantined wouldn't be so bad if the hounds weren't nipping at us, right? House paid for, cars paid for, credit cards, zero, student loans, none. You could breathe a little bit if people didn't need money all the time as far as your creditors go. So that's what Equity Max is. And then Wealth Max is where you get your credit right now You got your debt right now. You got your taxes lower by the enrolled agents with Money Max. They're enrolled agents with the IRS, by the way, so they're doing everything up and up. Now you snowball all your new money into Wealth Max, where trained and confidential certified financial planners and certified advisors that have their series 66 and 63 and all these other things, way smarter than I. These guys take the time to walk you through what's called private banking and land banking. Now, private banking, that's not where they walk you in the back and tell you at Wells Fargo, we got some cookies and juice. No, that's not private banking. Private banking is when you become the bank and get double-digit returns. Land banking is when you buy land in what's called the path of growth, where commercial establishments are coming and you just own a piece of the rock that they want and have to purchase from the investors. That's pretty big. All of this, guys, for $129.97, a staff of experts, you're gonna come out of this thing better, or you can come out of this thing worse. So let's talk money and get out of here, guys. I know y'all are excited. I'm excited too. Let's talk about the momentum bonus. We get paid 10 ways. I'm gonna give you 4 tonight. And then you can give it the person that invited you tonight, and they'll show you how to get your credit of 99 towards your business. The momentum bonus works like this. If you know 3 people right now, overworked, underpaid, sick and tired, a little nervous about the future, they're quarantined, they want to make money, they want to leverage technology, they want to basically use this platform, and we do all the work. You bring us the people. You learn and earn as you learn. You'll earn $150 for 3 individuals that become qualified financial directors. They get the same services we just discussed. If that happens within 30 days, that's $150. Now, to be honest with you guys, it's actually $300. You get $150 if you do it within 30 days, but you also receive $50 per membership. So you really earn $300 in 30 days. Now, if those 3 help 3 get started in business in 60 days, that's $450. If those 3 help 3 in 90 days, that's $900. So I'm gonna show you guys this paycheck here on my screen. This is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You see that second row? It says $900, that second line. That's my momentum bonus, because when I joined the business, I helped 3 people who helped 3 people who helped 3 people. So I earned a $900 momentum bonus. Before that, it was a $450 momentum bonus. And before that, it was a $150 momentum bonus. You add it all together, guys, that's $1,500 in my first 3 months just from the momentum bonus. Now, Anthony, do you know anybody, you don't have to pull the screen back, but do you know anybody that can use an extra $500 average per 3 months?
Absolutely.
A lot of people, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what you see on the screen here, I don't even know these people. These are called leadership bonuses. Once the stimulus credit we're offering through tomorrow at midnight, once that ends, the team that you're developing can also introduce people to our platform, to our home-based business. Newsflash, people are way more open-minded now. You see, 3 months ago, boy, I couldn't tell some of my friends they need a business. Now, hey, Brian, you remember what you doing now? Yeah, let's talk. Yeah, let's talk. It's a little different now. So now people are more open to home-based businesses. People are more open to leverage. So Timothy, David, Mervin, Calvin, Jessica, Rebecca, right? 35, 35, 45, 45, 50. I don't even know these individuals. Well, wait a minute. I might know one. That might be Jessica right there. How about that? I think that's when you join the business. That's pretty crazy. So Jessica's on the, look at this, boy. Jessica's on the training right now. She's actually on this list. You know, my first 30 days, guys, I generated 5 figures for myself. Every day we get paid. So when I joined the business at the end of October, 400, 300, 300, 200, 100, 600. It just goes on and on and on. So you do get paid in Making Wealth Real Financial on a daily basis as your organization picks up momentum. Now, if you got paid every other day, if you got paid every 3 days, let me ask you a question. Do you mind? Right? I got paid every every single day, but guys, I have experience. I'm not saying that you'll have my exact same results. I've been working from home for 22 years, so I don't get emotional. I don't care what my friends think. I don't care who tells me no. I don't care if my family doesn't support me. I don't care if people think it's a scam. I have no emotions. You know why? Because I've been winning for 20 years. It's kind of hard to knock me off my rocker. But if you do half of this, every other day you make $100. Jessica, could you use $1,500 a month? Anthony, could you use $1,500 a month?
I sure can.
All right, Jessica, you don't need $1,500 a month, huh? You just good to go. No, I'm just joking. So, watch this. Those are the daily checks. These are the monthly checks. On the 10th of every month, we earn a presidential bonus as your points grow. Now, people say, Brian, what are the points? Well, every qualified financial director is worth 3 points. Every membership is worth 2 points. You got some people that say, hey, I just want the Financial Edge membership. Money Max, Credit Max, work on my credit. Money Max, lower my taxes. Equity Max, fix my debt. Wealth Max, work with the experts. All that is worth points, anywhere from 2 to 3 points. Well, first I earned tier 1, $500 a month. Tier 2, $1,000 a month. Tier 3, $2,500 a month. And I'm working on tier 4 now, which is $5,000 a month. So now, in addition to your daily pay, you're getting presidential bonuses. We also have what are called vehicle and mortgage bonuses. What about helping you right now from home, anywhere from $500 a month to $1,250 a month to $3,000 a month. I remember my friends were laughing. Anthony, they thought it was so funny, right? It's a real screenshot. I was at 2%. My friends were like, boy, you got a long way to go. I said, no, I started at 0. Now I'm at 2%. See, y'all don't know how money works. Y'all want everything instant. That's the problem with most of my friends. They want everything tomorrow. If they don't have paycheck tomorrow, they don't believe it. I said, no, y'all don't understand how money works. Okay, I've had money for a while now. Sit down and let me show you something. I'm 2% closer to the big $500 than I was yesterday. Then Anthony, I shot by 2% and went to $1,250 a month. Then I shot by $1,250 a month and went to $3,000 a month. Now they saying, hey, Brian, can you help me with my car note? No, I can't help you with your car note. I can show you how to get your car paid for. See? Y'all got to understand, man, sometimes you got to go get them. You got to go get them. Let's go get them. So, the daily guarantee. Jessica, you still out there with me? Did we lose it? We may have lost it. Still there? Okay. You still there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you. So Jessica, talk to me. How excited are you that you have your business paid for by the company because of the daily guarantee? You just getting started. You just cranking this thing up. You're responsible for pioneering the GUMP is what they call it. Talk to me about Montgomery and the excitement down there in that area, and how excited are you that the 119 is paid for by tier 1?
I'm super excited about it, even for my business partners that are here locally with me. I'm super excited for them. Over the weekend, like one of them, he signed up his first 2. So I was like super stoked for him. But to just have a company where you actually get paid daily has been life-changing. Like today, I reached a new tier and I was super excited about it.
Oh, wait a minute. Slow down. What new tier you do? Talk to me.
I'm on level 2 now. So when it went out, well, you know, you guys are Eastern time. I'm on Central, so I get my little alert at 4:01 every day. And I was like, oh snap, I reached another level.
Now that is, hey, y'all give her in the chat, man. Y'all give her a big congratulations. So Jessica, you at $600 a month now.
Give myself a second.
There you go.
Yes, I am.
Anthony, how you feeling, man? Anthony, I understand you by the weekend you'll be at tier 3.
That's right, Brian. I mean, it feels good. Right now I get $20 a day. Most people don't look at it. That's $600 a month. So you take 600 and you add it with the 836 that I was currently, that I currently make. Just off that alone is already a blessing, man. It's two things, man. I tell people it's two things I look forward to on a day-to-day basis at 5 o'clock. Okay, that's saluting the flag, and that's looking down at my notification to see my $20 daily, man. So it's better than amazing, brother.
Hey, so you at 600 a month now. Jessica just hit 600 a month. You're at 600 a month now, but a little birdie told me the next tier you right at 900 a month, man. I mean, how exciting is that going to be for you? Do you feel like your goals are starting to come true and the home-based business is more and more real now? Does it make more sense?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Brian, I mean, almost at $30 a day. Let me see, my math, I think that's 900 a month. So yeah, man, like that's amazing because now I'm able to take this 600, man, and plug it with my Wealth Max team and start doing my own private reserve bankers accounts and things like that right there. So actually putting in my money in something and let inflation push it, man. I love it, brother.
Okay. And before we go, I'm gonna show them one more thing. But before we go, talk to the people in the military real quick, Anthony. You're a military man. We got a lot of people in the military on our team. I think a lot of people in the military are neglecting to do what a lot of you guys are doing. You and Charles Ivory and Larry Stewart, who's just got promoted to lieutenant colonel. What is it about the military that you think can help a lot of these guys right now, especially to our military people watching? What is it that they need to know?
Well, I would say, Brian, if you look at not just the military, but any job in general, the more money you make, the more you take. So in the military, we have a rank structure. And as you move up in rank, I mean, you're taxed so much. I mean, like for myself, I'm a chief warrant officer too in the military. But like I said, after adjusting my W-4, I was able to get back $836. So you can imagine what Lieutenant Colonel Stewart get. Shout out to that. So, but for the military, we make really good money, Brian. We do. So being able to adjust your W-4 and bring more money back into your household by having a home business, man. I encourage all my soldiers, man. That's one of the things that they need to look into and do, like the act on.
Nice. Okay. So let me show you guys one more thing. So we talked about the momentum bonus. Some of you guys will have momentum bonuses by the end of the weekend because you're getting your stimulus credit and more people are joining because they're excited. It ends Sunday at midnight. 150, 450, 900. Some of you guys will then start ranking up and getting your presidential bonus. Anywhere from $500 a month to $100,000 per month. A lot of you guys, car payments and mortgage payments have been a thing of the past. They give you the money. You don't, just so you know, you don't have to put it on a car payment or a mortgage payment. You just call it that because we know that's a lot of people's heaviest burden. And then you got the daily guarantee that helps you between $5 a day to cover your $119, and then it gets as high as $1,000 a day. And that's when you guys heard me hop on. I was very, very fortunate today to be the first individual in the company to reach the $300 per day. That's level 8, right? So my next tier is $500 a day and then $1,000 a day. And you listen to a guy who has not been in the business very long. You saw my first run. I just got started really at November 1st, 2 days out of October, and just got started. My father passed away in February, so I actually took like a month off while I was just dealing with family and mourning celebrating his life, I'll say. And I mourned his passing for about 2 days, and I'm celebrating the rest of his life. So I really had a month where I didn't even do anything, and my income kept going. Guys, we're in a situation right now where people are at home and our income is continuing to grow. So with this being said, I want to make sure this is perfectly clear as I close, right? We can close out all the slides here because I want to look at you and tell you this. You have to be a new person if you want to make new money. You can't tell me that the NFL, the NBA, the casinos, Major League Baseball, the Olympics, all of Hollywood, major hotels, major airlines, all these billion-dollar companies are shutting down, and you think everything's just going to be just fine, and you can keep on working and saving, and won't no changes come out of this social distancing. If you believe that, you need to come back and see us again tomorrow night. I mean, tomorrow during the day, we starting at 2 o'clock and hear this information again. Because change in this country brings about change for us all. So we just want to know if you're ready to not change, but make an enhancement in your life and invest in you. You know why? Because you deserve it. You deserve it. So listen, that's our time, man. I appreciate my 35 minutes of fame. Thanks to everybody, to all the congratulations, man, on setting another record in this company. I could not have done it without this powerful comp plan. Andamo Tolson, the president, taught me this thing inside out, and I'm still learning. I couldn't have done it without all my ADs. Shout out to my ADs and my future districts that are about to pop probably this week. I couldn't have done it without a lot of you guys watching. So, hey, so what? I make $300 a day and the first person to do it. But guess what? That doesn't matter. What matters is how many people I help do that. And I hope that's going to be some of you guys watching. You're the person that is hosting your watch party. You're the person that put you on. You're the person whose replay you're watching. You're the person that texts you. You're the person that invited you and say, credit 99. That's our key word. When we get that, we know that's somebody that's ready to make some moves and ready to get going. Just say credit 99. You want your $99 stimulus credit, and we're here to give it to you. Anthony Moore, thanks so much, man. Thanks for your service. Jessica, you are new to this. You are true to this. Congratulations on your $20 a day, $600 a month pay raise.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock, same station.
Thank you. Good night.